Welcome back to Contradiction. So in this episode, I think we're going to be asking people about the mirror room. Like, we're going to be asking, like, anyone who's been to Atlas or might know about it, like, what the hell the mirror room is all about. And also I just have a few, like, questions on my mind still. Like, I've been going through the inventory and I realized that, like, we brought up Simon's homebrew so long ago, and I don't know if it's going to come back. Like, does it even matter? Like, is that some sort of, like, red herring clue that, like, no one cares about? And it's never going to come up again? I don't know. I feel like it's going to be relevant at some point. Oh yeah, though we also found out that Simon had a car. Actually does have a car. So, I was thinking that might put him at the scene of the crime. If we're talking about, like, I don't know, like, how long he would have to travel if he was the one that killed her or had anything to do with what killed her. Because, yeah, if he drives a car, he'd have another way to get there. So yeah, that's where my mind is at. I don't really know. Especially with the homebrew thing, but anyway. Let's talk to Simon and Emma about the mirror maze thing. Because he's gotta have an opinion on it, right? Oh, did we ask about these things? Oh, I didn't ask about the arthritis, apparently. Okay, I'll ask about that too.
Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
Okay, that didn't really do much for us. Right, what do you think about this?
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then, when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
You don't
Sorry?
know the combination?
No.
Okay, no. Right off the bat, absolutely not, because you dropped that card. Yeah. Because this was the code that opened the room. So he clearly knows it.
Aha. So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Except you'd written it down, hadn't you?
Mm-hmm.
This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin, it's a combination.
Yeah.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that
Yeah,
room.
I think someone
That
died in
played a
there.
part in Kate
Pretty sure.
Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay. We both went in.
Oh, okay, interesting.
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morph in.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
When was this?
A few months ago?
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
Oh, God. Next chapter already.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
Okay, so I was right then. Because I had that theory that, like, people would take drugs and then go into the maze. I mean, it's not exactly what I thought, maybe. But it's very possible that, like, she was just doing this because the course encouraged her to take risks? I don't know. Did that add anything to our inventory? Oh. Okay. Not much else to ask about. I didn't get to ask Emma about anything. So, I don't know if Emma has anything interesting to say. Also, wow, look how dark it's getting.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students that were on the course. Something like that.
Okay, and I didn't ask about this either.
Did you know about Ryan Rand's arthritis?
Arthritis? I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
Okay, never mind. So that was a waste of time. Okay, so what the hell? I don't have much to work with right now. But I think I might just go... Maybe ask Rebecca? She seems like... I think definitely she and Paul and then Ryan, maybe. Would be good people to ask. But then again, like, if I ask her about this, like, would she tell anything? Would she tell me anything? Like, why would she reveal anything to me if I asked her about this?
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
Wait, are we just
That's all for the
done?
moment.
Is that...
Thank you.
Okay. Because, like, they did mention that we had to solve the murder by midnight, and it is 11 p.m. So what do we do? I mean... I have this feeling that I'm supposed to go to Atlas, but I'm not sure? I mean... I feel like I'd be missing a lot of things, right? Like, I don't know, it feels like, you know, the 11th hour, right? Time to go face the big bad, but... I don't know. Maybe it's because I just don't know what the hell is really going on. You know, like, I still feel like I'm missing something, and I still feel like I don't really know what some of the clues have to do with one another at all. Like, is the homebrew ever gonna come back? I also expected, the last chapter to be longer. Oh.
Just keep pushing. Just keep
Oh no! Stop!
Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
Oh my god, everyone look away. Oh my god.
Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me.
Ew.
Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
Is that
Man
Kyle?
needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What
What
the
is this?
hell?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make
You
you?
tell
It's
him,
okay,
yeah.
Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
Oh.
Well, well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan.
Wait,
Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
wait, what kind of key is it? Do we know? Car key fob. Okay, so we know it's for a car. And do we think it's Ryan's then? Okay, well, I'm glad I went up this road. Well, okay, we've already been to Ryan's garage, right? So maybe we can look in his car? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, yeah. Oh no, there's like evidence in the car, isn't it? Like, isn't there? Oh my god. We're gonna find something.
Bingo. Well, Ryan, what have you been up to?
What?
Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
And that's all we found, huh? Okay, so he paid her $500 or pounds for what? Oh! Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. This might have something to do with the fact that Kate and Emma were arguing about Emma's affair with Ryan. And there was like a blackmail situation, so maybe she asked for money from both of them. Yeah. Because that would explain why Ryan would give her money at all. Huh, okay. We will definitely go ask about this. Like, yeah, I have a feeling that the game is steering me towards Atlas. Something is going to happen. And I'm going to be ready. Maybe one last look at the reading room. No, nothing going on here? Nothing, huh? Just that one doll ceremony. Alright, let's go in.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Okay, I guess, yeah, that's our last thing.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500?
Yeah.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Okay, well, I really thought it was the Emma and Kate argument, right? Let's see, anything here on Emma that we could use as a contradiction? I mean, I don't know, maybe he doesn't know about the argument, but he also had that money prepared to give her. Right? No? I mean, there's gotta be something in here that proves that he was seeing Emma. Unless he never actually admitted that himself, and it was only Emma that said it. I mean, I guess I could go ask Emma what this is about, because if she knows, then she might give me something about it. Then again, we haven't been everywhere on the map.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Where haven't we been? Okay, James, right. We haven't been to James. Yeah. And then we can still ask everyone else about the check, too. We haven't been to Paul, either. So. Okay, there's something happening. What? What is that? Okay, that's not suspicious. Hey, man. Yeah, what the hell is that about?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Wait, no, that's it? I can't
Okay, that's it for now.
ask
Thank
about
you.
that? That's really strange. I mean, I don't know, did he put the packages in the warehouse? Or the greenhouse? Wait, maybe we can look at them? Because, I mean, that's gotta be something important. They wouldn't let us see that if it wasn't. Aha, yes, something to look at.
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some
Oh,
explaining to
shit.
do.
Sorry about the weird video issues. I don't know what is up with that. But yeah, poppy pods. Opium. Yet more drugs. Delivered by an unknown man. So we haven't seen this guy before, clearly. Alright. Okay, so now we can ask James what the hell that was about. Because yeah, I also want to know, like, does he use that for something? Or is he just yet another person in this story that has connections to drugs?
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that?
Scout's honor.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Let's hope not.
Okay. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that would contradict with any of this stuff. Because I don't think that he's mentioned using opium before. Maybe, let's look. Well, he uses salvia for meditation, but that's not the same. Oh! Doesn't grow any other drugs? But then again, he got these drugs from someone else, so he didn't grow them, I don't think. I mean, I guess it's worth trying. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Thank you. Probably be back
Okay.
later.
Well, we still haven't talked to Paul about anything. So let's see what he thinks about... Let's see what he thinks about the mirror maze. Because I guess from now on, James is going to be kind of useless. He doesn't really know
Ask
the
about a
inner
few more
workings of
things,
Atlas
please.
as much as, like, Simon would, for example. Okay.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
Not in theory.
So how is the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can
Used for scrying,
reflect
apparently.
on themselves, literally.
And what about the
Good
CD?
one.
That helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
That sounds terrible. Especially if they're all on morphine when they're in there. Ugh, I don't... I don't like that at all.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Okay, what? Like, interested in blondes? We've seen Rebecca and Emma. And I'm pretty sure Kate has brown hair too. Am I dumb? Am I... Okay, whatever. What do you know about that? Poppy.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pod?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
That's it? Okay. Let me look at something. Because I feel like maybe he would know why the check was written. I'll have to think about it.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay, so since the chapter began, we found the poppy seeds and the check. So I guess we can go back. We can start at Simon and Emma again, just so I don't lose track of like who I've talked to, and then we can go. Then we can go ask Rebecca if we really need to.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Like, it's weird. It's like there are some clues that I don't really have any idea of like how they're connected at all. We might not even get those answers because it's 11 p.m. You know, like I have a feeling the story's going to wrap up and we might still not know some things.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
No. Actually, no. Why is Simon lying so much? Like, just clear, blatant lies. You cannot be allergic to opiates if you took morphine, right? I mean, okay, I don't know my drugs. I don't use drugs, and I'm not a pharmacist. But yeah, I'm pretty sure morphine is an opiate, right? Right? Is that... Yes.
Aha.
Yes, I'm smart. Okay.
You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon.
Like, why are you doing this? Why?
You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Like, I'm
Well,
mostly
no,
sure you're
no, I
innocent, so
Kate did
stop lying.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see
Oh,
how far
no.
she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate.
So Ryan knew
means
about
the
this.
best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
Victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's
The
completely
subject?
consensual. It's just boundary testing.
hate
Ryan
that.
wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Exactly. We still haven't even...
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
Yeah, that's the other thing too, like, it was established literally in the first moments of this game that Kate drowned, her body was found at a lake, and that's, like, why her driver's license was, like, at the lake, but it was also found on the other side of the lake, which is confusing. And also, we still don't know about why the tape on the license matches the tape on the broken window at the pub. I still don't really know the answer to that question. And yet, it's almost the end of the game. Like, I don't know how we're gonna wrap this up. Like, I don't know if I'm really missing something here. I mean, I don't know, what does Emma think?
Thank you.
I mean, she probably knows about the check, right? Because of the whole argument in the blackmail situation. No, she doesn't know. Interesting.
Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay.
Okay, so she doesn't know.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I guess the last person to ask would be Rebecca, if she has any additional information. But then again, would she even tell us anything? How much of this is she really aware of?
A few more questions, please.
And if she is aware, like, wouldn't she want to keep it a secret?
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Okay, that's it. I'm trying to think if we missed anything. Oh! Oh, I never asked about this. I didn't realize this was added to our... Okay, I'll have to ask him about that afterwards.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas. It's the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
What happens then?
They get sacked.
Okay, I can't think of anything else to ask
Thank
her.
You. Probably be
but
back later.
We definitely need to go ask Emma about that, because she might know something. I didn't realize I'd forgotten something on the thing.
Please.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Okay. Believes morals are incompatible. That's gotta be something here, right?
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Okay, let me look at this again. Just to see what we've got. Yeah, little incentive. Again, we don't really know what the incentive was. Like, I'm very sure it's the blackmail thing. Or I guess now it could be the prime candidate thing. To make her stay. You know, it's very possible. I mean, did Atlas mention anything, like, was anything mentioned about prime candidates before? Because I don't think so. It's also just really hard to find things, because we have just so many categories of things we can talk about. Okay, so I've decided to ask Ryan about the prime candidates, because if that's the reason that he gave her the check, then it seems that that's where it ends, I think.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods? Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter. Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It seems a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate.
What's that about?
Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
You know what? Yeah, I just remembered that, in the last one, he and Rebecca were saying something about telling us about Simon. Something that Simon did. But I don't think we know about that yet. I mean, there's gotta be something here. There's gotta be a contradiction here, because I don't know what else to do or who else to ask, right? And I guess the homebrew's not coming back, huh? Oh, wait. It mentions specifically bribery here. Hold on. I mean, if that counts as a bribe...
Aha.
But why would he need her?
So,
I don't understand.
Students aren't coerced or bribed in any way. Except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as
So
they
he was
progress.
part of the test.
We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Wait, that's... Okay, we didn't get anything else in our inventory for that, so I'm not sure where else to go. Okay, he said it wasn't for testing. That it was for testing. Did I see anything about testing in here? Yeah, gave Kate the money to test and assess her. Okay, so that's what we got out of all this. So it's gotta be something here. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. It's right here. Students aren't tested. I was looking in the past, okay.
Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime candidate?
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference. If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything
there
wrong,
you go.
it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
And Jenks was calm and cool as ever.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
Shit, okay. So there's also her status as candidate, which we haven't asked anyone about, we just got that. And that also means that we'd have to ask Simon, because he was there. I mean, I don't know if... I guess we're saying that he was there the night that she died. That's when she was tested with the morphine and the weird mirror room. I guess we'll have to look at that next time. It's been wild. And yeah, I think we're going to be coming to the end of this mystery, so I'm excited for my next recording session. Thanks for sticking with me, and I will see you in the next one.